Hey, Carpool Crew, Pastor Justin here, and it is Friday. I'm sure you're thinking about all the plans you have this weekend, but before we jump in, I want to give a quick shout out to Amelia, Miles, and William in Trussville, Alabama. We have a lot of Alabama listeners, and I love that. I'm not sure what you're doing this weekend, but whatever it is, know that God loves you, and I hope you have a lot of fun. Have you ever felt unsure about yourself? Like you didn't know if you were good enough for something, or you weren't sure if you were the right person to help in a situation. It reminds me of a story from the Bible about a man named Moses. One day, Moses was doing something very normal. He was a shepherd, he was taking care of sheep. That was his life now. Now, it was nothing exciting, it was just an ordinary day. Then Moses saw something strange. There was a bush that was on fire, but the bush wasn't burning. Moses stopped and looked closer to see what was going on, and when he did, he heard something. It was the voice of God. God spoke to him from the bush. God called Moses by name. Moses, Moses. That's my best God impression, by the way. God told Moses that he had a big job for him. God wanted Moses to help lead his people out of slavery, but Moses didn't feel ready. Moses said he wasn't good at speaking, and he said people wouldn't listen to him. He also said he wasn't the right choice. He had a lot of reasons why God shouldn't pick him, but God didn't argue with Moses about his weaknesses. Instead, God promised something even better. Here's the key verse from this story. God said, I will be with you. That's from Exodus chapter 3, verse 12. That was God's promise to Moses. Not you have to do this alone, not you better do it, I'm watching, but I'll be with you as you do it. Now, if Jesus were sitting in the car with you or sitting across the table at breakfast, I think he might say something like, I know you. I see you. I've watched you grow up. And when I ask you to do something, I'm right there with you the whole time. So how can you apply this today? Well, first, when the teacher asks you to try something new, don't be afraid to try. When a friend needs help, even if you're not sure what to say, be there for them anyway. When you feel nervous about raising your hand or speaking up, remember that God knows your name. He knows everything about you, and He is with you. And when you get home later today, thank God for being with you in both the big and the small moments through the entire day. God doesn't just call people who feel ready or look ready. God stays with people as they grow and become ready. Remember, no matter where you are or how you're listening, God loves you. And parents, if you're enjoying today's episode, you can get Carpooling with Jesus on the weekends and Goodnight Psalms and Carpooling with Heroes of the Bible. You just have to subscribe. You can do that on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Now, before you go, let's answer this question together. What is one moment today when you can remember that God is with you? I'll see you tomorrow or Monday on Carpooling with Jesus.